I hate this city and I'll stay here. Now what do you want from me?
He's dying, Biff.
Why is he dying?
He's been trying to kill himself.
How?
Remember I wrote to you again in February? That he smashed up the car?
Well,
The insurance inspector came. It seems that they have evidence that all these accidents in the past year, they weren't accidents.
How can they tell that? That's a lie.
It seems that there's a woman, and this
what
woman...
woman?
What?
Nothing, go ahead.
Oh, what did you say?
Nothing, I just said what woman.
What about her?
Well, it seems she was walking along the road and saw his car. She said he wasn't going very fast and he didn't skid, he just deliberately came to that little bridge and smashed into the railing. It was only the shallowness of the water that saved him.
Oh no, he probably just fell asleep again.
I don't think he fell asleep, Biff.
Why not?
Last month Oh boy. It's so hard to say anything like this. I know he's just a big stupid man too, but there's so much more good in him than in many other people. The lights blew out. I was looking for a fuse, and behind the fuse box just happened to fall out with this piece of rubber pipe just short.
No kidding.
Did you have it taken off?
There's a little attachment on the end of it. I noticed it right away. Sure enough, there's a new little nipple on the gas pipe.
That jerk.
Did you take it off?
Ashamed. How can I mention it to him? Every day I go and take away that little rubber pipe, and when he gets home, I put it back where it was. How can I insult him that way? I live from day to day, boys, I tell you. I know it sounds so old-fashioned and silly, but he put his whole life into you, and you've got to turn your backs on him. Biff, I swear to God, Biff, his life is in your hands.
How you like that damn fool?
All right, pal. It's all settled now. I've been remiss, I know that, Mom, but I'll stay and I'll apply myself. It's just... I don't fit in business. Not that I won't try. I'll try and I'll make good.
Yeah, sure you will. The trouble with you in business was you never tried to please people.
I know.
Yeah, like when you worked for Harrison's. Bob Harrison said you were tops, and then you go and do some damn foolish thing like whistling whole songs in the elevator, like a comedian.
So would I like to whistle sometimes.
You don't raise a guy to a responsible job who whistles in the elevator.
Well, don't argue
like
about
when
it
you go
now.
off and swim in the middle of the day instead of taking the line around.
Yeah, well, don't you run off? You run off sometimes on a nice summer day.
Oh yeah, but I cover myself.
Boys!
Like if I'm gonna take a fade, the boss can call any number and they'll swear to him that I just left. I hate to tell you something, Biff, but in the business world, some of them think you're crazy.
Well, screw the business world.
All right, screw it, great. Now cover yourself.
I don't care what they think. They've laughed at Dad for years, and you know why? Because we don't belong in this nut house of a city. We should be mixing cement on some open plain, or carpenters allowed to whistle.
Even your grandfather was better than a carpenter. You never grew up. Bernard doesn't whistle in the elevator, I assure you.
Yeah, but you do, Pop.
I never in my life whistled in an elevator. I know when the business world thinks I'm
I
crazy.
didn't mean it like that, Pop. Don't make a whole thing out of it, will
Well, why
you?
don't you go back to the West? Go be a carpenter, a cowboy, go enjoy yourself.
He was just saying, Willy.
I heard what he said.
Hey, Pop, come on now.
Now, they laugh at me, huh? Go to Filene's, go to Hup's, go to Slattery's Boston, call out the name Willy Loman and see what happens.
All right.
Big shot.
All right.
Big.
All right.
Why do you always insult me?
I didn't say a word. Did I say a word?
He didn't say anything, Willy.
All right. All right, good night. Good night.
Willy, dear, he just...
And if you get tired of hanging around tomorrow, why don't you paint the ceiling I put up?
I'm leaving early tomorrow.
He's gonna see Bill Oliver, Pop.
Oliver, for what?
Well, he always said he'd stake me. I'd like to go into business, so maybe we can take him up on it.
Isn't that wonderful?
But don't interrupt. What's wonderful about it? There's 50 men in the city of New York who'd stake him. Sporting goods.
Well, I guess so. I know something about it.
You know something about it. You know sporting goods better than Spalding, for God's sake. How much is he gonna give you?
I don't know. I didn't even see him yet, but...
What the hell are you talking about?
Well, I said I was going to see him, that's
You're
all.
counting your chickens again, aren't you?
Jesus, I'm going to...
Don't you curse in this house!
Since when did you get so clean?
Don't you use that language to me! I won't have it!
Wait a minute, I got an idea. I got a feasible idea. Now, come here, Biff. Let's talk things over. Let's talk some sense now. When I was down in Florida last time, I thought of a great idea to sell sporting goods. It just came to me. You and I, Biff, we have a line, the Loman line. We train a couple of weeks and put on a couple of exhibitions.
That's
see? Now, wait a minute. We form 2 basketball teams, 2 water polo teams, and we play each other. It's $1 million worth of publicity. 2 brothers, see? Loman brothers. Displays in all the Royal Palms, all the hotels. The Loman brothers, baby. We could sell sporting goods.
Oh, that's a $1 million idea.
Marvelous.
Well, I'm in great shape as far as that's concerned.
The beauty of it is, Biff, it wouldn't be like a business again. We'd be out playing ball.
Yeah,
That's $1 million.
And you want to get fed up with it, Biff. It'd be the family again. There'd be the old honor and comradeship. And if you wanted to swim in the middle of the day, well, you'd do it without some smart cookie getting up ahead of you.
You guys together could absolutely lick the civilized world.
You know, I'll see Oliver tomorrow.
Maybe
Think
think
about it.
Don't interrupt. Don't wear a sports jacket and slacks when you see Oliver.
No, I'll wear.
A business suit, and talk as little as possible. Don't crack any of those jokes.
Well, he did like me. He always
Oh,
liked
he
me.
loved
Will
you.
you let me talk? All right, what you want to do is... All right, don't crack any of those jokes, and you walk in very serious. You're not applying for a boy's job. Money is to pass. Be quiet, fine, and serious. Everybody likes a kidder, but nobody lends him money.
I'll try to get some myself, Biff. I'm sure I can.
You guys together, I really think this is it for you. Huh? But remember, start big and you'll end big. Ask for 15. Now, how much you gonna ask for?
Well, gee, I don't know.
Don't say gee. Gee's a boy's word. A man walking in for $15,000 doesn't say gee.
Well, then 10, I think we
And
can top,
don't be
though.
so modest. You always started too low. Walk in, you know, with a laugh. Tell one of your jokes to lighten the mood. Because it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Because in the end, personality always wins the day.
Oliver always does.
Will you let me finish?
Can you not yell it up, will you, Pop?
I was talking,
Well, I don't
wasn't
like you yelling at her all the time. I'm just telling you
What
that's
are you
all.
taking over this
Willy.
house? Don't take your side all the
Yelling
time!
at her!
Say hello to Oliver. He may remember me.
What'd you have to go and start that for? You say you're happy with us as soon as you talked, hopefully? Come on, don't let him go to bed that way.
Come on, Biff. Let's buck him up.
Please, dear, it takes so little to make him happy. Just say goodnight. Come on. Your pajamas are on the bedpost, Willy.
What a woman. They broke the mold when they made her. You know that, Biff?
He's off salary. My God, working on commission.
Let's face it, he's no hotshot selling man. Except sometimes you have to admit he's a sweet personality.
Let me $10, will you? I want to buy some new ties.
I'll take you to a place I know. Beautiful stuff.
She got great. Mom got awful old. Gee, I'm gonna go to Oliver tomorrow and knock
Well,
on
come
door.
on up. Tell that to Dad. Come on, let's give him a whirl.
You know, $10,000, boy, I could
Oh,
buy.
there's the old confidence bit. Finally. I'm telling you, you're gonna live with me, kid. And any baby you want, just say the word.
Can you do something about the shower, dear? It drips.
Oh, that goddamn plumbing, those people ought to be sued. I just saw they finish putting it in and the thing breaks.
Do you think Oliver will remember him?
Remember him? What's the matter with you, huh? If he'd stay with Oliver, he'd be on top by now. Wait till he gets a look at him. Oh, the average caliber of a young man today has got a caliber of 0. Greatest thing in the world for him is to bum around.
Come on, let's go.
Oh, glad to hear it, boy.
You want to say goodnight to your sport?
Yeah? Knock it dead, boy. What you want to tell me?
Just take it easy, Pop. Good night.
Oh, if anything falls off, like off his desk, like a package or something, don't you pick it up. They got office boys for
I'll make
that.
a big breakfast.
Oh, will you let me finish? Tell him you were in business in the West, not farm work.
All right, Pop.
And Biff, don't undersell yourself. Remember, don't ask for anything less than 15. No less.
Okay. Good night, Mom.
Because Biff, you got a greatness in you. You know that, right? You got all kinds